Hey guys, Bubfish here on the BunchaSquares SMP, and boy oh boy, do I have an episode planned for you today. But first, a bit of a story. This is the second or third time I have recorded episode 21. First off, I had some issues with the capture software that basically resulted in the entire episode, which was going to be part 2 of building the dead zone, and I'll get to that in just a bit. But it just got deleted. It didn't even save. So I was back to the square one on that. And unfortunately, shortly after finishing and going to make that episode, I got terribly sick for about a week and lost my voice, couldn't go to work, couldn't do anything really. So that was a bit of a bummer, and I wound up not getting anything done for quite some time on the realm. Then, I finally decided, hey, okay, it's time to do the Halloween special, right? We are going to do the Halloween special, and we're going to do all sorts of cool and fun things, and it's going to be amazing. But I went and I did the Halloween special just the other day, and the capture software stopped 20 minutes into about a 4-hour recording session. So I went and I dug around, and I found out that the capture software I was using essentially had built up too many files in the background and wouldn't be saving any more videos until I deleted a bunch of the old videos out of my files. So, the long story short is, I do not have the Halloween special this year on my channel. Boo! Boo and lame. I've been waiting for ages to record that because I put a lot of effort into it, and I think it's super cool, it's a lot of fun, but the good news is, there are several other people who will likely have the Halloween special edited down on their channels, and 2 of them are Fox of the Twilight and Hollow Knight. Yes, they are brand new on the realm, on the BunchaSquares SMP, and you guys should go over, check out their channels. I will have links to all of those channels in the description below. And I believe they're going to be kind of farming out the various mini games to multiple different videos over the course of this coming week. Don't know exactly when or why or what they're going to do, but you know, it's really super cool to get extra new people on here. And if I'd actually had, you know, people on here, you know, if I had my video recording software going when that happened, that would be awesome. But hey, what can you do? You can't fight fate. Anyhow, guys, you may notice I'm by the museum now. There's something different. There's something majorly different. On top of most of the walls being complete, and the second floor being mostly complete as far as just the floor, yeah, things are really shaping up, but I got pranked in a couple of different ways here. And I believe this was Tezekio, who replaced every block of stripped birch that I had in the museum with acacia, which is okay. I mean, it looks just fine. I'm probably gonna go back and replace it at some point, but I do think it looks okay. But when I mentioned that I thought it looked okay, this happened right here. Replaced some of my walls with polished diorite. Now, if it had been just normal diorite, I don't know, it might have been something worth looking into, but it's so blocky. It's so blocky. So I'm having to replace that, get that done as well. I'm going to show you what the second floor looks like. Nothing really special up here right now. Just kind of that. There you go. I haven't separated out the different areas yet. So yeah, that's kind of where this is going. This project has been moving along quite nicely. Another project that has been moving along quite well is the Dead Zone, and I believe the Dead Zone is now complete as far as it is right now. As you can see, I got some nice trees. I went and I actually got the jungle leaves, and I figured out a new design for them that I think works really well. I think I showed you one of the trees at the end of last episode, episode 20, but yeah, it looks nice with the more of them here, and the smoke plume looks awesome, and all that. But we also have what I was going to do for episode 21, which is the part 2, like I said. I moved the conduit over here, and I built a cave. Just a cave, nothing particularly special, but this took me quite some time to get right. I'm planning on doing maybe something back there someday. But for right now, this is kind of what it is. Just a really cool looking little cave. But down here, this is right under the geyser, and you got a couple of chickens up there for no reason. But if you go straight down, you will see that I've made this come out right down at the bottom here. And down at the bottom here, we have my AFK fish farm in there. Yep. And a zombie spawner coming out here. This is the same fish farm that you saw me in episode, I don't know, is that 18 or so? Where I was just having to struggle to get all of my gold, all of my diamond and armor back. But that's okay. We are in the clear now. We are all set to go. We're actually doing better than we've ever done. And we've been making some critical purchases. Critical purchase number 1, you can see him down there hanging out with the sheep. That there is Fishbone. Yep, that was the best name I could come up with him for him on short notice, but I think it works. It definitely fits. It's Fishbone the horse. Yes, that was a big one. I also purchased from Zip Zop Zoopity Bop. I purchased the horse from him, and I also purchased a skeleton horse head, which, if you go down here, it actually looks super cool. We have the head box, and in the head box you can see the skeleton horse head. Yes, I bought that. You might also see an Enderman head, and that is because I have gone out into the end, and we still haven't fought the Ender Dragon. That's the one thing I was going to tell you. We still have not fought it. We still have not fought the Wither. I believe Rising has a beacon already, but we're waiting to do sort of like a big group fight for the Ender Dragon and the Wither at the same time. That's coming up in the not too distant future, hopefully. We want to kind of clear out the end and get things going in there. But that's not the only thing I've got. I also have the Trident, or my pitchfork. I'm just calling it the pitchfork. So, this is honestly not particularly useful to me right now. I spent about 32 diamonds on it, but really it's not too terribly useful. It's cool looking. It sounds amazing, but I put channeling on it, which is what I wanted. I want to be able to strike stuff with lightning when it rains, but it doesn't seem to rain a whole lot, especially since we can sleep so frequently. So I think I'm gonna wait and hopefully. Oh, this has been changed a little bit. Okay, so by the way, Merlin's Discount Bookstore. Oh, I got distracted here so quickly. So, Zip Zop has decided that he will begin a competing business to my own folded page over there. And let's see what he's got in here. He's got a whole bunch of nothing, about five books. But he does have 3 mending books that he's selling for 36 diamonds. 36, that is 12 more than I'm selling them for. And hopefully, at some point in the near future, you're going to have the Villager Trading Hall. Dun dun dun. Yeah. And as you can see, one of my squid people is already waiting in line for it. That's pretty great. That's pretty great. Yeah, crazy stuff has been happening. All this nuggety goodness has been happening while I've kind of been down and sick and not able to do a whole lot. So, yeah. But of course, we can't spend all this time talking about what happened when you weren't watching the episode. Let's get down to what happens when you are watching this episode. Let's get on to a new project. Now, I'm not exactly sure what I'm planning on doing quite yet, honestly, but I figure a good place to start is to see if I've made a profit in any of my shops. Now, as you can see, I brought back quite a few ender pearls from the end, and I've already sold 2 stacks, which is awesome. It's awesome. I'm selling them pretty cheap, honestly, so hopefully people actually want and need them. I don't think we've sold anything else except for one of the Choco boxes. That's pretty cool. So 11 diamonds today. And let's go and check out the fish farm. I don't think we've sold a single slot in that for a long time. I think we had 1 or 2 people use it or maybe just buy a fishing pole. I don't know exactly. So, let's see what we've got for all the books. 33 diamonds! Excellent! See, I've priced everything pretty competitively and pretty reasonably for the frequency in which you get them. So, yeah, our profits today are 44 diamonds. I will take it. So, as you can see here, I'm doing pretty dang well on diamonds, even after having spent a ton on different things at spawn. But we have some unfinished business to attend to today, and that is the fact that we did have the Halloween special. Now, this might be a bit of a spoiler for anybody who hasn't seen all of the episodes that other people have put out, and I haven't seen them yet either because, honestly, we just recorded that last night. I don't know when people are going to actually be, putting those things together and editing them and putting them out on their channels. But the spoiler alert I want to give you is the enchanted golden apple from the Podzol Podium of the Pumpkin, since I didn't get a single comment telling me where I should who I should give it to. The enchanted golden apple will be going to the winner of the night, which was Rising. So it's now falls to me to get Rising sort of like a gift package. But what do you get the guy who has everything? Rising currently has 2 stacks of diamond blocks, which is well and above where I'm at. So I can't very well get him diamonds. What should I get as the prize from the Podzol Podium of the Pumpkin? Well, this is what I've settled on for the Halloween prize. Yeah, it's kind of a random mishmash of stuff, but, it should be useful, or it should be interesting at least. I got some Dragon's Breath in there, got some Ender Pearls, some Sea Pickles, some pumpkins, chorus fruit, dead bushes, and of course, the enchanted golden apple, which is kind of the big thing. So congratulations, Rising. I will drop that off at your shack. But hold the phone, we have someone else who won something, the costume contest. What do you win when you win a costume contest? Well, that would be Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight had a fantastic sort of spooky, scary pumpkin skeleton thing going on. So, what I'm going to do, which one would work well as a prize? I'm thinking the Enderman head will be Hollow Knight's prize. So, there we go. We have the 2 prizes, and now we just need to go and deliver them. Hollow Knight lives over here on an iceberg with some chickens, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a sign up here. It says, "Congrats on your costume contest victory. Stay spooky." And that is because this particular head, the Enderman head, is apparently incredibly difficult to get. Player head. Ooh, that's weird. It lists it as player head now. Interesting. Did not know that happened. Okay, so I'm going to put that right there, and he can do with that as he pleases. But the Enderman head is pretty dang rare to get a hold of. So, congratulations to Hollow Knight, and congratulations to Rising, whose new base I'm standing on the edge of. It's literally just a front of a house built into a side of a cliff, but inside this thing is pretty snug and comfortable. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. He knocked this out in like a day. It's crazy. But I'm going to take and I'm going to leave the BunchaSquares Halloween prize right here in the middle of the floor where he can't miss it. So, congratulations to Rising. So, now what do we do with ourselves? So one of the things that still needs doing around the exterior of the museum is this. There are a couple of different stair pieces that I have laid out here that aren't on some sections. Now the top has been entirely done correctly, which is great, but the bottom sections over here have not. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through this real quick, and I'm going to make sure all of these are correctly in place. As I was doing this, and I've got most of this fixed, I believe, I'm just going to check and see how far it goes. I also realized that we have a problem on the top layer, and that is that there are not enough torches. There need to be torches spaced out pretty evenly there. Shouldn't be a big deal. I'm just going to have to go up a bit higher. Oh, I still have more around the back to do. No, I thought I'd gotten these already. Okay. Oh, wow. Somebody did not replace their creeper hole. And here I was thinking I was almost done and could start on the roof. Goodness sakes. Okay, so I need to get all of this, and this is along the backside, so I have most of the building to go yet, unfortunately. And then I need to do the torches up, and then we should be able to finish the interior, but until then, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of knuckle down and get this stuff squared away, and I will rejoin you once it's fixed. Alright, so, after a long stretch there, I have completed everything around the build. So that means the walls of the museum are finally done, 21 episodes in. Okay, wow, that took quite some time. Hats off to Tezekio. He did a lot of the legwork, especially on the second floor. So that's awesome. But we're hardly done for today. We need to fix this little prank here, get this converted back to concrete, and then we need to go onto the second floor and put in the glowstone. So let's launch right into that. So as you can see behind me, I have fixed up the wall and gotten everything squared away, and I did place one block of glowstone, but unfortunately, this is going to have to be the end of the episode. I'm sorry this one's super short, and it's mostly just a catching you guys up to speed on what's been going on, but things kind of got a little crazy around here, and I don't really have any more time to record right now, so, stay put, and I will have a new episode to you soon. The regular schedule is going away for a little while. I may be moving shortly. We don't really know yet. So just, have patience with me. I will be getting back to this. I want to see this through, and I will see it through. This museum will come to life sometime, hopefully fairly soon, actually. I think I have enough stuff put together that I can make one heck of a crazy museum for you guys. But anyhow, guys, this has been this time. That will be that time, and I have just run out of time, so I will see you all next time.